So that shiny new game just came out, Thief Simulator 2, and you want to know if it's worth your time, right? Well, let's take a look at the game for some first impressions. I started off by selecting normal difficulty and story mode. The game starts with a message saying 2 days earlier, and then you get a phone call. The guy on the phone says that they're coming and you have 1 minute. That's it. So I checked the cameras, and sure enough, there's people coming right now. I immediately felt the pressure, so I left the camera, saw some money, so I took that, and went right out the door. Unfortunately, they were already right there and caught me. Next time around, I just booked it. You grab some items from the shed, and you get to the truck. Once you start the engine, you can only select one location, Madison Street. You spawn in a parking spot, and get another phone call. He tells you to break into house 102 and steal stuff. I used a crowbar to open the gate, and the front door was unlocked, so I just started taking stuff. Eventually your backpack will be too full to carry any more items. You can tell how full it is on the bottom right. Next you need to drive to Joe's pawn shop to sell what you stole. This time you do actually get to drive the truck. It feels okay driving. Selling items is really easy though. Just interact with Joe and sell individually or sell all. Opening up the menus shows items in inventory, skills, and notes. The skills tab is where you unlock several abilities. Right now for my current mission, I need to unlock the marking ability. This lets me learn people's routines and unlock planning mode. After I marked this guy, it showed me where he would walk and at what time. Next, my mission was to drive out of the area and go to my hideout. I must have had a brain fart here because I drove around this small map for like 15 minutes trying to figure out where my hideout was. Then I came to a realization. That barrier on the edge of the map was not a wall that I could not pass. That's where I was supposed to go. Finally, I made it to my hideout. The guy on the phone guides you to get on your PC. There's various tabs here. I'll only go over a few of them. Steal Gear lets you buy different items. Rob Tips lets you buy info on houses so that you can prepare to break in and steal. House Renovator lets you repair your house and customize the colors of it, as well as adding home additions. I get back in the truck and head back to the house I was at before. Now my mission is just to smash stuff. After that, I learned about the lock picking skill. After learning lock picking, I could now actually use my phone. There's a camera app, parcel codes app, quick buy app, and calendar app. The quick buy app is where I bought a lock picking tool also. My mission is to next break into 103 where the tenant is out. I know when they're going to leave because I marked them earlier, so I parked my truck and slept in it until the time came. I picked the lock and stole the drone that I needed to get. Back at your hideout, you use the computer to go to Drone Tech and buy an upgrade for the drone that you just stole. I leave my hideout and go to my next target, 104. Using the drone, I disable the camera at the front. My mission here is to get a box for the guy on the phone, but I'm taking it all, including his PC. So bigger, heavier items can't be stored in your inventory, only carried in your hands. But you can put these items in your truck. So I parked my truck on the other side of the wall and I just threw the box and the PC over the wall. Back at the hideout, I took the box from the truck, placed it on this table, and cut off the tape. I picked up the package, I went to the computer, and I sold it to the guy on the phone using BlackBay. I think you get the gist of this game and how it works now. So I'm going to go over a few other things that I tried. First off, I renovated my house. The renovated house looks way better. When you get caught by the cops, you can either load your last save or go to jail. Every time I got caught by the cops, I just loaded my last save. Next, I tried to drive into that line around the map from the hills. Would it still work in any location? The answer is yes. I tried car service this time. I changed my paint, I upgraded my engine power, tire traction, and brakes. It for sure felt a little faster to drive. I tried ramming a car, but the car just stops and no damage is done. Your car receives a little bit of damage though. Next I tried running people over just to see if I could, and you can. My feelings are a little mixed on this game. The graphics look pretty good, but the game has a small feeling to it. The main map where you break into houses is pretty small. The game isn't bad, but it does get a little boring in my opinion. I feel like this game will be moderately fun for a while, but long term, perhaps not. Overall though, the game is fun. Mostly the stealing aspect and trying to not get caught is what makes this game fun. Not really the driving or customizing or upgrading, just the stealing itself. Whether or not this is your type of game, I'll see you on the next one.